Hey YouTube, it's January 2024 winter here in Chicagoland, and I owe you guys an update on my 2021 Model Y long range. So far, what are the strange and unusual problems that I have encountered with the vehicle? Those would be three things. One of which was covered under the warranty for the car early on in my ownership, and that had to do with the suspension links, I believe. I will load up the image of this repair. Fortunately, that was covered under the vehicle warranty. I'm not sure which warranty covered it, perhaps the drivetrain. However, there were two repairs that were not covered by the warranty, which I blew through because my average yearly mileage for this vehicle has been about 41,000 miles a year. I do a lot of driving, and so I blew past my basic warranty, and now I've had this car a little over 3 years. I've blown past all the warranties, even the drivetrain warranty. So two of the repairs were done out of pocket, one of which was I had to replace the CPU at about 60 something thousand miles. Which was 1 year, maybe a year and a half into ownership of the vehicle, which at the time made me feel like, oh my God, screw Tesla, screw Elon Musk. And then I did some calculations. I tried to calculate how much gas, the cost of gas that I had saved by that point in time. And that happened to be over $10,000 in gas. So when I was hit with the $2,000 bill, even though I was at first pissed, after that calculation, I was like, maybe I'm driving the car to the ground a little bit, meaning putting the car through a lot of abuse. I couldn't get a solid answer from Tesla. Ooh, it's cold out here. I'm gonna go inside. I don't know how well you can hear me. Oh, this is vertical format. Need to switch to widescreen. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me too well in this setting with the earpod. So yeah, I was saying I had to replace the CPU for the car, and let me show you a video clip from my mobile app so you guys can see what the cost was. But it was approximately a little over $2,000. And then more recently, a couple of weeks ago, this happened. So a couple of weeks ago, you guys may or may not have noticed my car broke down. I went to the mosque on a Friday with no problems, no indications of anything that seemed wrong. And about an hour later, when I left the mosque, went up to my car and no response. The car did not react, it didn't unlock. And what's funny is now that I look back, I sort of remember that I sort of saw more of that delayed response unlock behavior in the weeks prior to what happened a few weeks ago when this event happened of my dead Tesla Model Y. So what ended up happening was my car's battery died, but even more frustrating was that Tesla said that's not what happened first. The car's controller died, which caused my battery to die. Not the expensive battery, the smaller, cheaper battery. And yeah, it is very confusing. Wow, this is really sad, but this might be my first experience, my first huge negative experience of owning a Tesla. Car is completely dead and I can't go anywhere. It took a long time for the car to respond even the slightest. When it did, it allowed me to open this door, and then I didn't want to close it because the rest of the car wasn't responding. And then I went to my driver's side, opened the door, came back to this side, shut this door, and then a minute or two later, the window broke. I'm not sure how that happened, but it might have something to do with the auto opening closing mechanism of the car. Wow, this is crazy. My Tesla is dead. I was able to open that door from the outside, but something must have happened with the way the window like auto opens and closes, because it malfunctioned, and now I think the frame and the glass somehow collided. So yeah, car is completely dead. I'm not sure what happened, especially because I got here just fine. No indication of any problem whatsoever. But getting back into the car to go home, and no response. Screen is completely dead. I'm not sure if it's the main battery that's dead, or the accessory battery. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's really frustrating. So yeah, got back into the car. Here's the inside view. Holy smoke, guys. Tesla let me borrow a Model X as a loaner while they are getting my Model Y fixed. That is so cool. Hey guys, I'm seated I'm seated in the middle row of a Model X, and I want to see if this door can clear this neighbor next to me. Oh my god. Nice. That is so cool. Yeah, so I was Costco shopping on a Tesla Model X. Don't hate, it was just a loaner. I'm not big ballin' like that. Okay. Yeah, I like those data. Right, guys, guess where I am at? Costco. So I just did some Costco shopping, and it's the first time I'm using a Model X to do it. So yeah, check out this back view. It has a nice amount of space in the back, because those that third row of seats is folded down. Later I want to try those seats to see how much room there is actually, because I'm 6 feet tall, so I want to see, you know, can I actually sit back there. But this is that 6-seater version, the one that Elon Musk likes. So there's the, you know, driver, passenger, the middle row with the opening, so that there's access to these rear seats, which right now are folded down, which is giving us the nice trunk space, which, you know, with those seats down, this is comparable to the back of a Model Y. Actually, it might be even a little bit longer than a Model Y, which Model Y has quite a bit of room there. Now, I know that there is no under storage here because of the seats, which I recently found out the Model Y does have a storage compartment kind of further in, which I never knew until recently. But it does have this rear cubby, which this might be a little less long front to back, but it does seem to be a little bit wider than the one that's in the Model Y. I could be wrong. You guys can let me know, but I mean, there's ample space here, so it's a good thing. I could definitely put all my grocery in there right now if I wanted to, which actually I think I will, because why should I have it flying around everywhere? All right, so I stored the grocery in that under cubby, whatever you call it. And what's kind of funny is I kind of like this divider kind of being held vertically by that holder. It's almost like you could even continue to fill it up if you want and have this as almost like a wall, preventing the grocery from falling over. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be used like that. I'm sure that you're supposed to go like this and get it flat. But you know, like I said, I kind of like that it stays kind of vertically up like that, like a wall. Not sure if you can see that. So yeah, that's where the seats are. So if the seats were up, and I'm trying to see, is there a control here that can make those seats come up? Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably use both hands. Okay, oh, there's a vent back here for those seats. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, I can't do it one-handed. Yeah, I'll try to get those seats up later and give it a try, see how it feels. Yeah, today ended up being a nothing burger so far, but we will see how the day progresses. It is supposed to keep snowing today, and that's my tire tracks. It just looks so peaceful. So guys, in the 3 years that I owned the car, I saved about $20,000 in gas, and the weird and unusual repairs amounted to about $3,000. It looks funny. I got like a snow mustache.